Okay, so welcome back to Tomato Industries Detailing. So here's the end product, the maintenance wash of the Audi A4, RS4 I should say. So yeah, as I was saying, the grill here, I gave that a good rinse out with the high pressure cleaner and then got in there with the brushes. Once again hit it with the high pressure cleaner and then hit it with the leaf blower. Then I put some hydro, sprayed some hydro in there and flushed it out with water. Same with the wheels, cleaned all them and sprayed hydro, flushed them out with water. The rest of the car just got a wash with Reset, CarPro Reset, because the car got coated about 6 months ago. So you know, you can tell when a car's coated when you're either spraying the water on to rinse it or wash it. Even using the shampoo to wash it, 3D pink shampoo, when I was washing it. Or actually foaming it, I used 3D pink shampoo to foam it and then use the Reset to actually wash it. You can see the way the water reacts on the paint, that you can tell that she's been coated. And yes, she's holding up really well, so very happy with that. And now I'll just finish off this VW GTI. I've done the exterior, but it went out for a quick drive and now it's back, so I've just got to finish off the interior. Oops. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so welcome back to the Tomato Industries Detailing. So here's our next car today. It's a Ford Ranger Wildtrack, and she got a bit of stuff going on, a lot of dust on this one. We're just doing a very quick wash of probably about an hour and a half. So there she all blows. Interior's pretty good. Car's just very dusty, mate. It's just very dusty. You can see the dust all over it. Very, very dusty. Very dusty, very dusty, very dusty. With black stuff at the back here, coming off the back tyres, you'll see there. Alright, so all this needs to be sorted. The back's not too bad, we're not going inside, which is good. And the dust carries on back here. And internally, it's not too bad, it's just a bit of matte action. Bit of wiping down is all we're doing today, folks. Quick wipe down. Probably won't even use cleaners. Bit of a vacuum and a wipe down. All done. Thanks very much. Alright. Here she blows. Okay, good morning and welcome to Tomato Industries Detailing. And it's good to see the sun shining. We haven't had much of it. We've had a lot of rain and overcast skies for the last week and a half, and there's more coming. We've got a little break today and maybe a couple of days. Unfortunately, there's a cyclone off the Queensland, New South Wales coast that could interrupt stuff. So yeah, it's been a real frustrating time for me. When the weather gets like this, people tend to you know, put all the detailing things at the bottom of their priorities. So I do have quite a bit of jobs on, but I've got to wait till the weather to improve. But I do have this, this car is going to be Suzuki Swift, so it's a 2013 Suzuki Swift. Customers asked me to get it ready for sale. So there are a few issues with this car. Generally it's in reasonably good condition. Interior is pretty dirty, so interior is just going to get basically a clean. There won't be any dressings or anything. So we'll just go through some of the things that stand out at first. So just coming to these panels down the side, we have quite a bit of scratching and so hopefully this is coming up, but just here we've got quite a bit of, and marring also here. There is quite a bit of sunscreen on this car also. You can see some there, but there's handprints all over it. Generally sunscreen that's been on for a while needs to be at least hand polished out, which will be my first port of call with all this stuff. And while we're on this side, we'll have a little bit of a look. There's some more of the sunscreen action up here. Have a quick look on the inside. So, you know, these doors definitely need a good scrub down. The door shuts also quite dusty and dirty underneath the door frames, all get cleaned out. And you can see just in here we've got quite a bit of dust, fingerprints and whatever. The mats, they will also come out. Get a good clean. There's quite a bit of dirt and debris down there. Inside the vents, once again, and the vent. So inside here, all that dust and that, the only way I've been able to really get it out is with introducing a little bit of liquid and then having the introducing some liquid with some brushes, so generally Super Degrees or something like that. You can use any liquids and then drag it out with your crevice tool on the vacuum. All around here it's quite dusty and dirty. The seats, he hasn't asked for them to be anything other than vacuumed. They do need a shampoo extraction, but that's not part of the deal. So looking inside now, this part of the car, there's my coffee. So I'm ready to go, but we do have quite a bit of dirt and dust all around some of these areas. We'll have a better look at it, of course, once we get inside. So coming round to the back, there is quite a large sunscreen or marring stain here that we have. The sun's right on it, but you'll see it there. Might be better to come around this side. So you can see it there, quite a big scuff mark, some other scratching. Also got some good scratches on the, just here going straight across on the back, and there's various other scratches all around here. And here we come to a part of the car where the kids are getting in and out, so we have a hell of a lot of sunscreen on this side here also, and we have some quite big scratches. This one here especially goes all the way down. Then we have this one here that goes all the way down here. We've got more here, here. So this left-hand side is quite extensive. We'll have a better look, and even if we come down the panel a wee bit, we can see the scratches extending from the back panels all the way through to the front. So quite a bit of stuff. And then we've got all this stuff around all the door handles where there's scratches and stuff. So yes, bit of work to go into this, and we'll just quickly have a look interior wise. I've still got some of my stuff in there, so we might have a better look. And there's the door again, pretty typical. Doors are sort of pretty grubby. And this one's got all the sunscreen on it. You'll notice just here. So once again, the door shuts are quite dusty and dirty. Underneath there, all needs to be done. So yeah, a bit of action here today for us to do. I'm very grateful to be working. It's going to be a frustrating, as I said, it's going to be a frustrating time. Well, it has been very frustrating these last 2 or 3 weeks with this weather, and it looks like it may, unfortunately, it has the possibility to continue right through to mid-April, which is something I've never had to deal with really. I've been really blessed and had good weather to work with and that. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to give her a wash, drag her inside, and then we'll have a better look at some of the defects. See you soon. Alright, so welcome back, and car's back inside, it's been washed, and I just thought I'd try and have a look at some of these scratches. You can see all going along, so there we've got quite a substantial one that goes right along there. You will see with the light back on it as we come down that panel. We've got some more down there, and here also, just near the door gap. So these ones stretch right along here. Then as we look down these panels, we can see these same scratches. I'll try and get the light in a good spot. So we can see the same scratches there. Going down. So this is the passenger side door. And then coming into the back once again, all the way down. That one long scratch goes all the way to the back. And there are some more just there, you can see, quite decent. That one along there. Also got quite a lot of all this sunscreen marks all over these doors here. So unfortunately that's got to come off also, and they're all on the top all the way along, and on the back here we've got some more scratches back in this area just there. You can see just where the light is going along there. There is one there, but she's through to the paint. There's quite a few also on that one where the light's running along. A lot of these scratches actually are too deep. There's your scuff mark, back right hand side, driver side bumper. Quite a bit of scratching there. All along there, you can see. That's just behind the driver side back door handle. And we have quite a lot of scratching here in this area. Just there, coming back to there, all around here, and also you can see there. And there's more down here. There's quite a lot, folks. We've got some work done. So, you know, like, the budget is nowhere near there for a cut and polish. What we're trying to do is just disguise some of these things, flatten them out, level them out, and make sure that all the sunscreen's off. You know, I'll do what I can with some scratches, but really without cutting and polishing, you're not going to get rid of some of them, and I've only got a certain amount of time. The inside, I inspected this car probably about 4 days ago, 5 since then. He's been driving around. There seems to be a lot dirtier in there than I remembered. So there's going to be extra work in there for me. Me. Sorry if I was out of focus here, but I was checking something about the car. So I'm going to have to delegate which sort of scratches get done, which doesn't, and just sort of rip into those. I'm just going to look at doing a gloss enhancement. Hopefully the sunscreen marks will come off quickly with a bit of hand polishing, or even quick machine polishing if need be. I'll try the hand polish first, then gloss enhancement with either Manzana 4000, or I think I've got Manzana 3500. Either one of those will do the job. Alright, so onward and upward, here we go. And I'll hopefully be able to show you a bit of the stuff that I'm doing. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so welcome back to Tomato Industries Detailing, and here's the finished product. The Suzuki Swift 2013. So yeah, it was quite an effort, this one. Got all the stuff done I was supposed to do. There's a couple of scratches on the bumper that are a little bit too deep, but I got all the ones out from the sides down here. So I'll get a light in a second. I'll show you. Give you an overall look. So I just did a a bit of cut and polishing on the doors and the well, basically all the side panels and on the back hatch area. The rest I just polished, did an enhancement polish. So it's looking a lot better. So I cut, the cutting compound I used was high definition HDC, or HD cut I think they call it. I used that with the rotary and a microfiber pad, and I used the 3-inch pad for the smaller areas and the long scratches just to cut them out, and I used a 21mm DA with a 5-inch pad and the same HD cut for the big areas on the doors and that. So did all the wheel arches, tyres and everything. The inside was just like, I don't think this thing's ever been cleaned. It was a lot worse than I thought. So I really had to sort of push it once I got to the outside. I'm just going to grab a light. Okay, so just grab the light and we'll just have a look at some of these areas where all these scratches were. So we did have some coming up on this fender here, so they're all gone, and down here is all gone. And then we had long ones all along here, so you can see they're all gone, and the ones up here are also gone, and here all gone. And back there. So got most of them out at the back here. Still a few of the deeper ones in, but those, basically my job was to get those long deep scratches out. I wasn't able to get all the ones around here, but I got a fair few of them. Once again, time was of the essence. I was really pushed for time on this as normal, and you can see we got rid of most of these ones here and here. There's quite a few there. And the bonnet I just gave a polish with actually when I was polishing I used Scholl's S15. So I use that because it has a bit of cut in it. It also has got protection stuff. So I laid down a bit of protection while I was doing it. And you know, I think it looks pretty good. I'm very happy with the result. Hopefully he's happy, and move on to the next one. Alright, so I'll catch you later. Alright, so welcome back. We'll just quickly look at the interior. So I gave all the mats a good scrubbing down and that. I'm not going to go right through everything because I don't have time. We've got to get this car back. So, you know, I cleaned everything I could. This car, as I said, I don't think has ever been cleaned. And, yeah, I needed more time, really. That's just the way it is. It's a cold, hard fact of the matter. And I cleaned that in the back here. That was quite muddy and everything. And also cleaned it all in here. And all along there. And all along there. And there. All done. Same with that hatch area there. So, yep.